Hello?
There
Oh,
it
there's
is.
Chris.
Shit, sorry,
No.
I forgot it was Tuesday.
We'll swap out after this round.
What are we doing? Are you guys in a game?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
one.
Leave basic behind with Floor & Decor's new HydroShield Plus styles. Our waterproof laminate offers the durability you need in the wood look styles you love.
Whoops. That guy's not supposed to be there. Probably there because I left. No one's-
You left what?
I left that dude there in the first panel. That's no bug.
Oh, okay. I don't know, I can't pick. I can't pick. Let's back out and listen. Interestingly, even with 5 minutes? What did I do? I forget. Maybe I should bump the timer up even higher so that we actually use the thing. I'll start a build for it, but if we can play. Well, actually, it should be quick. Let's see. Let's see.
Is this the
Let's
thing
see
where
how
it
quick
starts
it
a
is.
timer when someone finishes or something?
No, well, I
referring
just
to-
made it a really long timer, and then you guys, everyone just submits.
Oh,
and
it skips
we'll
ahead
finish-
if that when everyone submits, you mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Is that what you're
exactly.
saying? Gotcha.
Yeah. It'd probably be nice to have. We probably should have like I think if Jeff gets me that pencil thing, so I can. If you get me the art for that, Jeff, I'll in a way that I can like cut out the middle of the pencil and make it smaller. So I guess 3 pieces: a eraser, a middle, and
Yeah,
yeah,
that's how I have it set up.
yeah, and then maybe I can have it mark off when people submit, like slotted X off or something.
Okay.
I can do the X, I guess. I mean, I guess it would be nice to have a drawing version, but like that way, when someone submits, you kind of get a sense of, hey, these people are waiting on me, right? It's like almost a subtle push.
Yeah. The version I have now is against the blue background.
Oh yeah, we would need one that's suitable for this. Ideally, something that works well with the current scheme. Let me up the time for the round.
Did nobody hit
Let me see
submit?
what No one hit submit there now.
Wait,
I mean,
there's
I
a
hit submit at the very
button.
end.
I used
Yeah,
all my time. I didn't
You didn't see a
finalize my
submit
joke
button, Jeff?
until the very end.
No, where was it? I could have just not been
Top
looking.
right. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that button said start.
It says start, but we don't have a submit button, so it's
Oh.
start. I need you to make me a submit button too.
Okay.
Because I can't change the text on that stuff. That's like a custom text.
Okay.
Alright, that was. Hold on, where the fuck is my thing? That's 5 minutes, 300 seconds. So, 10 minutes? Add an extra
I
minute,
mean, at that
maybe?
point, like, just don't
360?
have a.
Yeah, right. $360 maybe? $360. Ah, maybe long. I want to see if people use that timer. Because like that's the other thing. Like, will people use the submit if they just have time? Because it's a in-depth process. I'm gonna make it 600 seconds.
I do
and let's
think
just see
showing
how long
people that
on
other
average
people are done is the best way to get people to, not take the whole
submit.
time.
Yeah. I could probably get that in before next week. That should be really easy if I have the timer. That also means I need to move everything around, like shift everything. Unfortunately, it means the animations need to be. Well, maybe I can just scale them all down. I think they're mostly canvases. If they're canvases, I can shrink them. That'd be good. Yeah. Anyway, let me build this real quick. I doubled the time, and we'll see on average how long it takes us to finish ourselves. Chris, I also mentioned you weren't here, but we have a playtest scheduled for next Tuesday with Michaela Dedinger and two of her friends. Or she's
Right on.
I wonder too if we can. I was thinking about asking Kale and Sam if they would want to. I feel like that would be up
Are
their
they
alley.
board gamers?
They played video games, at least I know. They were always talking about Skyrim. I mean, not always, but they were talking. I had heard them talk about Skyrim for a while.
Insufferable. Not stop talking about Skyrim.
I think they talked about they play the Switch. I think for sure. 'Cause I feel like they were playing Skyrim on Switch and the new Zeldas. This build should take at most like 3 or 4 minutes because I didn't change anything at the time. Okay, build's done. I just have to put it up. Give it like a minute, and then you should be able to refresh and get 0.4.3.t3 or T4, excuse me.
Four three T3.
43T4. Sorry, it was T3 is the old one. Give it a minute though. It does take a minute to propagate on the.
I got
GitHub
T4.
side.
I got T4 also.
Anyone who's still on T3 is a fucking loser. I got T4.
I got the one.
Alright, host, compete. Me. Paste. Alright.
Man, my finger is like the same color as the background.
Yes.
It's very weird.
Damn it.
No changing it now. Let's go. Woo.
So the start button is really submit.
Start button is really submit.
You need a version of the skeleton without the head at all.
Yeah, probably.
I left the. It kicked me out or something. I'm out of the game.
Kicked you out or you left?
Is there a leave button at the bottom? There, right.
There's no leave button at the bottom.
I just clicked
I'm ready.
down to the lobby, or not the lobby, the start screen.
So you're in the start screen. Did the page
On this.
refresh?
Alright.
No.
Wait, oh, my arrow is pointing to the wrong thing. I want to undo my ready.
Yeah, you can't undo your ready. I looked at
Okay.
Jackbox and you can't undo that ready either. I copied that.
Okay, well,
We'll have to
so
restart.
my last panel, the other person should be talking.
Here I have some errors.
Yeah, go ahead and take a screenshot and paste those in.
Would also be a nice touch to be like, when it that's on one of the screens, maybe the vote screen, have like something that indicates how long each person took to make theirs. I'm very often proud of how fast I make a joke. Like, done. This was not one of those times, but this is an average amount of time.
Something gets weird about text stickers sometimes. Like their priority for whatever reason sometimes when you're hovering over stuff. It's weird. None of those relay failed to establish a connection with the relay server. Transport failure. Relay allocation needs to be recreated and network restarted. Use manager on transport failure to be notified of such events. Okay, so it was a failure in Unity's transport, and then you got kicked. Yeah. Failed to establish connection with relay transport failure. Relay allocation needs to be recreated. Yeah, so I don't have anything that subscribes to on transport failure, so I don't have, and I also don't let you reconnect anyway, so. Anyway, let me finish. We need a transition screen now, though.
Something to look at once you've already read it up, you mean?
No, I mean, I guess that would be nice too, but something to prep you for, like, hey, okay, it's coming. Here comes the
Little
presentation stage.
spiel. Someone's got to record a little thing saying how the game works.
Mostly empty so far. You should notice that if you tab away, the stuff is fixed. The timer syncs every second.
Oh, I may have gotten kicked. Everything poofed as if it was going into the presentation stage, and then
What does effortless power feel like?
Oh yeah, I'm in. I can see my. Like, oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll need to look into what the fuck's happening.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
Did you guys record any of that by chance? I can't, it's hard for me to debug when it's just, oh, everything broke.
I was recording, but also I tabbed out to do sprite collision boxes in Unity for a second. So I only caught it when I tabbed back in.
Are you seeing any of this stuff?
I'm seeing I have several errors. I'm not seeing anything. I'm back in the main menu.
Jeff, what about you?
I'm seeing all the normal stuff now.
Might be because I tabbed out. I have somewhat different looking errors to Dave.
Well, the first one, did you put the wrong join code in at some point?
Yes, I tried the old join code when I
Yeah,
first.
so that's not that. But yeah, it looks like you timed out because you were out. Received error message from relay not connected.
Okay, I was, maybe that's fine because I was
The
tabbed out for
404
like.
error is nothing. Yeah. The 404 error is nothing. That's just the icon that loads that shows at the top left of the tab. It's saying it can't find an icon. The received error message from relay not connected tells me that, yeah, you probably were cut off because you were tabbed out. Jeff, let's see yours.
What button do I have to push to
F12.
do that? F12.
Drop them. So your error.
Oh, I don't have any errors.
What behavior were you getting?
Alright. Oh, wait.
So change in that filter on the where it says default levels right next to the search box. Change that to just be warnings.
Well, I'm on.
Oh, sorry,
Firefox,
right.
I'm
Just
not-
change that to just be errors. Oh, on Firefox.
Have,
I do have Firefox. Let me see. So for Firefox, no, I do not want it to be my primary browser. Console, yeah. So just do like you see where same
error
thing. It has the
warnings,
search
okay.
bar. Yeah, just show me the errors rather. Not I don't care about
Okay.
the one. Technically, getting rejoin in should fix all of your problems, so. Even Jackbox is rejoin, so can't rejoin in most Jackbox games. That's fine, the sorting order thing.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's not a bug. But what did you see? What was your...
It went blank after the end, and then it went back to my thing for a couple seconds, and then it went to the vote. Like blank, like there are 3 blank boxes. Like
Oh,
at
that's
the beginning
yeah,
of the
that's fine. That was someone else's
vote.
presentation because Chris and
oh,
Dave
that
didn't
was-
submit.
Okay, I was just.
Oh, I
not paying attention to the whole
submitted,
thing.
or very early, but I guess since I got kicked, it
No,
doesn't.
but you store your data. I don't actually store your data right now. You don't send your data when you submit. I should probably do that. But you don't. No one actually. The way it works right now is kind of bad. It doesn't. No one actually sends their data. You only send your data when it's time to present, and that is just by spawning network stickers. so I need to fix that probably long term. Have the server store the data, but that's another problem. All right, I'm gonna call most of that user error. Dave actually had an issue,
Yeah. Woo.
and that was a Unity bug, but that one should be fixed by letting you rejoin. I can't, or trying to rejoin automatically for you when that event triggers on transport failure. Alright, let's try one more time. Yeah, I think once we nail down the loop, we lock this down, polish it, release it, see if anyone's interested in it, add features to it once it's released if people like it, or just if we feel like it. But I don't think adding more modes or anything is a smart thing to do at this point, given our game development experience. Let's just make this
I mean,
more
once
self.
a mode is solidified, I think it's fine to add more modes. But
I mean, I'm saying we release it once we have a mode in, basically.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Put it out on Steam in early access, or just put it out in general.
You want to do a Next Fest?
We can think about it. The only thing we need to worry about is Jackbox comes out in fall or winter this year. I forget. It might come out in like November.
Fall.
November.
The next fest should be in June anyway. Isn't it October and June? There's one coming up, I think.
We have
Maybe
join codes, by the way. Okay. Submitted.
I too have submitted.
Oh, I have a typo. I'm a fool. It's so embarrassing to have to look at it while I'm waiting.
That's why I should hit me. That's why I should hide this, especially because if you can't go back and edit it, you're just gonna sit here and stare at it. That's what I was doing the whole time last time until I was like, oh, I'll just go and do stuff in Unity.
You're probably right. Hiding it is really easy. I can do that.
You're gonna see everything that you should have done, every mistake you made.
This tells me though. Oh, never mind. What the fuck? Maybe it shouldn't give credit or whatever, like you said, for someone getting their joke in the fastest, but it should show you how much time they spent thinking of the joke.
Yeah. It should show during
When
the
it
voting
presents
phase.
it.
It should say like in
Yeah.
X minutes, X seconds.
Yeah. And then the presentations too. submitted.
I'm also submitted. Should randomize these though, Marcus. This is yours, right?
Oh yeah, we need to. I do need to do that. Double joke, a twofer.
Yeah, it's got 2 punchlines.
Man, it's creative use of whatever the fuck that is.
It's the moon.
Let's count the smiles.
I see one.
Amazon Freight scales with you. Simple booking and 24/7 support. All powered by Amazon's network.
That's a little bit of a thinker.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and these are all really good.
It was kind of randomized. Mine, I submitted pretty early.
No, it's always in the same order of the clients, the order that you joined the game.
Oh, okay.
That's why mine is always first. But we do need to like have a transition screen to get everyone ready, especially with the longer load times or the longer create times. And then we need to probably switch it up like Chris is saying, randomize it. I also want to make it so that you can always draw with it. So you have something to do while you're waiting. Oh, that's what I should do. I should bring everyone's hands into a synced room while they're waiting. And have them, and you can like draw together while you wait.
This is the most involved visual gag I've ever done. It's coming together so well. It's getting a little crowded. I'm all done.
Yeah, I'm also done. is we definitely need more time because people will use it, and we just need to have
Should they
something
use it
to-
though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it does kind of get a little boring just sitting here for
Right.
another, like,
Also,
And I am just
Three or
like
four
being
minutes.
picky over wording, like back and forth. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, what if we all were in one shared space and we could draw with our fingers while we waited?
I honestly think just seeing who's done will put the psychological pressure on most people to finish up quickly. But I do miss the like frantic nature of it a little bit. Also,
We could bring the timer down.
if we
The
draw
first
in
one
there,
was-
we shouldn't draw for our avatars, because having two like mini game type things where you draw in this game, I think is weird for some reason. I can't put my finger on.
I was just thinking of like, what could you do to kill the time? Like, oh, here we go.
That's really good.
That's good.
You can maybe get away with that, the words in the last panel there even.
Call it there. Jeff is tied with Tiga. Alright, no bugs, but yeah, probably too long. Seems like, because it does take, yeah.
Yeah.
It instead of everyone frantic to finish their comics, now they're just sitting around waiting.
Yeah, I do think I definitely want to see what people who aren't us do with the extra time, and how that affects things. And I'm not against exploring the idea of like you do something while you wait. But yeah, I do kind of miss the frantic nature of it personally. Could always have both as an option, right? Like unlimited time.
Part of
or
the problem is that the frantic nature, like,
it's hard for first
for
time
one
players.
person is impossible for someone else. Like for us, the frantic nature of people that know what they're doing, like I still struggle to make a comic in 300 seconds, which was like an increase already.
I almost never do
sometimes.
anymore unless I go something like the thing I've learned is like don't go big, just go with the first thing that comes to your mind, honestly, and then iterate on it from there. Because like if you go big, if you have a big idea and you try to execute on it, it doesn't work halfway through, you have to scrap it. That's the only time I ever run out of time.
Run out of time. Here we were doing 600 seconds, so that was 10 minutes, which is definitely too long. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll make the panels go away when you click submit, Jeff, you can get me a submit button.
Also, the longer it
um,
is, the more I think you need to be able to rejoin. Not that I think you should be able to rejoin if Jackbox does it that way, but then I think we should try to keep it to a Jackbox length.
I don't think it's that the Jackbox wouldn't want you to rejoin. I think that's harder than you think, because some people use VPNs and shit, and it's and you also need to be careful about not letting other people, like if you're streaming this, take someone's spot by just trying to join with the same name. So it has to be, it's IP. Like I assume sometimes they just literally can't figure out how to do it. But maybe, I don't know, like I would assume that they like store a cookie or something in your browser, which I could probably do. Drop a cookie in your browser that gives you a unique ID for that game, and try to join with that
if it's as
unique
short
ID.
as it was, I honestly don't think that not being able to rejoin is that big a deal, but especially if the points don't matter. But like
Well, it'll break a game, which is a bummer. It'll like ruin that game. Well, not break. I guess it was working with Jeff and I, but it does, some weird stuff can happen. But I don't know. But I think more importantly, we just need to figure out, you know, what this stuff is. What does the round look like? What's the iteration from here? So you can submit early. That's fine. Maybe just give a little bit more time. So instead of 300 seconds, we do 360. Add an extra minute, 6 minutes.
that stuff's all just numbers. My preferred next iteration would be the thing that that you suggested last week. Instead of picking stickers, you're picking a setup.
That's coming. I just need to do it. But I'm talking about after that. Assuming that's in. How do we improve on this? People struggling to finish while we don't have that problem thing. Another way to phrase that is, how do we improve on the experienced players? How do we make the experienced players still have fun while not fucking over the new players?
Well, does Jackbox
I
do
do
anything
think
part
giving
of
them
it?
a choice will help that a lot.
Give them a
Just
choice in
so
what
that-
sense? Like they get to pick
they-
the length?
No, if they get setup to choose from, like
Oh, yeah. Well, that will help
Well-
them, yes. Yeah, give them ideas. That's fair. What were you saying, Dave?
I was wondering if Jackbox has any solutions for that type of thing, but also,
Jackbox games are usually pretty easy to get on, and it has a lie for me button, right, or whatever, or like a joke for me button usually. So that could be part of it.
also it gets that problem gets less harsh when it's like actually a party game setting, right? And you're like chatting when you're done.
Yeah, but how often when you're playing Jackbox do we actually talk like in the round while you're doing stuff? Like while you're submitting your
I don't know
quick
how often.
questions.
I think at TKO we
I
do,
really
and
am.
TKO is more comparable to the amount of time that our game takes. It's still less, but like,
Like
but
Drawful
yeah.
or something. Drawful Animate is probably the longest game that.
Yeah,
Jackbox
well,
has.
one of the drawing ones.
Yeah. Alright, well, maybe next time I'll drop it to 6 minutes. We'll do, we'll try it with that, and I'll have by then I should have the setup stuff in too.
Right.
And then I'll worry about the rejoin stuff later if we just need to figure out the loop. And we'll have that playtest on Tuesday, and we can test out some of those changes there. But I may want to do a playtest over the weekend just to confirm that the setup stuff doesn't break.
Right on. Nearly all my little guys have hitboxes now, except for the newest lady. I'm still working on hers, but if you
Alright, I will.
you
get
want
on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're busy, you can just tell me. You told me before, like, just make sure something goes to the end of something. How to make the
Yeah.
another sticker set.
It's just there's one serialized object in there, scriptable object in there called like sticker sets or something. What is it called? It's called it's default sticker collection. That's where you have to add it for it to be considered in the game, and it just has to go to the end of that collection for it to, because if it goes in the middle, it'll break all the sticker alignments because I still haven't fixed that issue yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
All the setups, it'll break.
I'll try to make some more setups too, or should I not for until after the playlout test?
No, you can make more setups if you want. Yeah, you can make more setups as long as you're like I said, or you put the new stickers at the bottom of that one list, and don't don't edit any existing sticker set compositions currently because that will break the setups. But you can make new setups. That's just fine. And I'm going to need to make a tool to convert the existing setups into the new setups when I do fix that. So don't feel free to make as many setups as you want because it'll just go in with the tool anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if people have time on their hands and want to try to figure out, like maybe edit some of our character poses. That's the other thing I think we need to do is I really dislike trying to cycle through a character and accidentally passing the pose I want. We really need to fix that. But anyway, part of that is a lot of characters have a lot of poses and some I almost never use, so we should try to start removing poses that we don't think are relevant and maybe adding some more interesting poses.
I'm trying to just redo all the character poses for my original guy.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
Anyway, with the shit.
Yeah, I think they should be more unique to the character. I think sometimes we have a lot of poses that are subtly different.
It's been that way for very, very. That's like
Yeah.
really old.
Yeah.
That was like when we first started thinking of everything needs a pose, alternate poses.
Yeah.
So it's needed to come out for a while or be replaced.
All right. Cool. Well, I'll see you guys over the weekend then. I'll let you know when I have the build stuff ready.
Right on.
Catch you later.
Later.